Good evening, baseball fans. You are listening to Franchise Nation Radio. We are here in St. Petersburg, Florida at the TROP, Tropicana Field, home of the 72 and 72 Tampa Bay Rays as they play host to our 74 and 70 New York Yankees. The Yankees' batting order is as follows. Center field Jacoby Ellsbury leads things off, followed by left fielder Brett Gardner, DH Alex Rodriguez, catcher Brian McCann in the cleanup spot, followed by third baseman Chase Headley, second baseman Jose Perella, right field Diane Vicieto, first base Kyle Parker, and rounding things out is the shortstop Didi Gregorius. While on the mound for the Rays is Matt Andriese, 8-13 in the season in 28 games started with a 4.26 ERA. Matt Andriese, the right-hander, at the University of California, Riverside. And making his way to the plate now to lead things off for the Yankees is Jacoby Ellsbury. He is 0 for 8 so far in the series, looking for his first hit in this series on the road against Tampa Bay, as the first pitch of the at-bat of the ball game is in there for a first pitch strike sinker on the inside half. 0-1 count. Here comes the pitch from Andriese. That's taken, well hit, deep right field. Back goes Kiermaier. He's at the track and a step in front of the wall puts away the fly ball at the track, and that's one down here for the Rays. That brings up now the left fielder for the Yankees, Brett Gardner, the country kid. As he steps into the box, Andriese gets set. Here comes the third pitch of the ball game. Nicks the inside half sinker, 92 on the gun. 0-1 count now. Runs the 2-1. Andriese kicks, turns, fires. Here it comes, and that's going to be fouled off down the right field line. Just a bit foul. And the count runs the 2-2 now. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be popped sky high into the shallow right field, just past the outfield dirt, as the second baseman Tim Beckham is there to put it away for the second out of the ball game. As now that'll bring up the DH and Alex Rodriguez, hitting .304 in the season, which is 5th in the American League. A surprising season from the 39-year-old Alex Rodriguez. First pitch to him, misses the outside half, sinker, 1-0 count. Runs to 2-2 now. Here comes the 2-2 from Andriese, and that misses the strike zone as well, so the count runs full now with Brian McCann on deck. A-Rob will need to reach safely in order for him to come up, as the 3-2 is grounded into the shortstop third base hole, fielded by Elmore, fires over the first, and the scoop by Aloni gets Alex Rodriguez out at first base, as that's a 1-2-3 inning for Matt Andriese and the Rays. No hits, no runs for the Yankees. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Franchise Nation Radio. The Rays lineup is as follows. Center fielder Desmond Jennings leaks things off, followed by left fielder John Jaso. Third baseman Evan Longoria. Right fielder Kevin Kiermaier cleaning things up. First base James Loney. DH Steven Souza Jr. Catcher Rene Rivera. Second base Tim Beckham. And shortstop Jake Elmore. While on the mound for the Bombers is the right-hander Brian Mitchell. 3-0 in the season since being called up from Scranton Wilkes-Barre AAA. In 4 games started with a 4.21 ERA, the right-hander out of Rockingham County High School in Reidsville, North Carolina. Digging into the box now to lead off the bottom half of the first for the Tampa Bay Rays is Desmond Jennings, the center fielder. Here comes the first pitch from Mitchell. That nicks the outside, down and away corner, 95 fastball on the gun. Full count now on Jennings. Kicks, turns, fires from Mitchell. The full count is taken down the left field line. That'll land fair. Gardner cuts it off, gets to it quickly, throw into the cutoff man. So Desmond Jennings will have to hold up at first base, as that is a lead-off single for Desmond Jennings to bring up John Jaso, who's hitting .324 on the season, leading the Rays in batting average. Mitchell gets set at the chest, working from the stretch. Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat. Misses the bottom half of the strike zone. Changeup. Count runs full now on Jaso. Mitchell sets from the stretch, and that's going to be taken. Pop fly into left field. Brett Gardner is there. He squeezes on it, and he's going to fire that one into the cutoff man, as the runner in Jennings will have to retreat back to first, as that is now one down here in the bottom half of the first, as the third baseman, Evan Longoria, digs in for the Rays, their superstar third baseman. Mitchell working from the stretch, right-handed Mitchell on the right-handed Longoria at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat is fouled off. A 1 count runs to 1-1 now. Mitchell sets at the chest. Kicks, fires. That's going to be chopped a few feet in front of the catcher. McCann will field this one himself. Fire to first, as that is 2 down in the inning. But Jennings moves up to second base. So Jennings on second, as that brings up the right fielder, the cleanup hitter, Kevin Kiermaier. 15 dingers on the season, 70 RBI. Mitchell sets. First pitch to the at-bat. Misses the strike zone. 94 fastball on the gun. 1-0 count. Mitchell sets. Working from the stretch. Here comes the 1-0 from Mitchell. That's going to be popped into left field. Back it goes. You can kiss it goodbye. Kevin Kiermaier connects with his 16th home run of the season. That's a 2-run shot, and the Tampa Bay Rays get off to an early lead here in the first inning thanks to Kevin Kiermaier's 16th home run, and he's now up to 72 RBIs on the season. As the Rays are up 2-0, and James Loney, currently on an 8-game hitting streak, digs in with 2 outs. First pitch of the at-bat from Mitchell, misses the outside half, 95 on the gun. 1-2 count now. Pitch from Mitchell is chopped right in front of McCann. He'll field this one himself, fire to first, and that is the final out of the bottom half of the first inning. Is at the end of 1. The Rays are up 2-0 thanks to a 2-run shot from Kevin Kiermaier. Welcome back to Franchise Nation Radio. We're here in the bottom half of the 6th. Rays still over the Yankees, 2-0. As the first pitch to Jake Elmore, the shortstop, nicks the strike zone, 0-1 count. Now on Elmore. Here comes the pitch from Mitchell. That's going to be taken into the right center gap. That'll land in between Vicedito and Ellsbury. Roll to the wall. Elmore's heading into second base. Ellsbury fields to the wall. Gets in the cutoff man. Elmore's not stopping at second. He's into third base as he avoids the tag with the headfirst slide. As Jake Elmore has himself a lead off in the bottom half of the 6th inning triple. His 3rd triple of the season. As now that brings off the leadoff man and the center fielder, Desmond Jennings. Mitchell sets at the chest, working from the stretch. First pitch nicks the outside corner, down and away. 92-seamer on the gun. 0-1 count on Jennings, runs the 2-2, all evened out. Elmore on third. The pitch from Mitchell is cut through the changeup. Desmond Jennings goes down swinging, as that brings out the left fielder, John Jaso. Leads the team in average. First pitch of the at-bat. Nicks the inside half of the strike zone. 91 on the gun. 1-1 count. Mitchell sets at the chest. Looks down the runner. The pitch from the stretch. Grounded to second base. Perella fields. Sauces over to first. That's 2 down here in the 6th. But Elmore scores from third as they had no play at the plate. And the Rays extend their lead to 3-0 over the Yankees with 2 outs as Evan Longoria digs in for the Rays. First pitch of the at-bat from Mitchell is up in the zone. Pretty good pitch to hit, but he took it anyway. Count runs to 0-2 now. Pitch to Longoria is grounded down the third baseline past the glove of Chase Headley. That'll roll in the left field. Gardner is there, and Evan Longoria has himself a 2-out single here in the bottom half of the 6th, as that'll end Brian Mitchell's day, as the Las Vegas-born reliever Chasen Shreve will come into the ballgame. He was high school teammates with a phenom Bryce Harper. As runner on first pitch from Shreve is swung through the fastball. 0-2 count now on Kiermaier. The pitch is cut through the slider, and the left-handed Shreve gets the left-handed Kiermaier to go down swinging, as that ends the 6th inning. Rays tack on 1 more. They have 6 hits, 3 to the Yankees. They're up 3-0 over New York. Welcome back to Franchise Nation Radio. We are here in the top half of the 9th inning. Rays still in the lead, 3-0 over the Yankees, as Matt Andriese is still on the mound for the Rays. First pitch swinging from Ellsbury is down the left field line, lands in front of Jaso. Ellsbury thought about 2, but he'll retreat back to first base, as Ellsbury gets himself on base to lead off the top of the 9th inning. Exactly what you want from your leadoff man. As now Brett Gardner digs in as the number 2 batter of the inning, as Ellsbury takes off for second base. He's in there, no problemo. Jacoby Ellsbury swipes second base, gets himself in scoring position with nobody out. 2-2 count on Gardner now. The pitch from Andriese is taken into the right center gap. That's going to land at the wall. Ellsbury scores with ease, and Brett Gardner has himself a stand-up double. RBI double for Brett Gardner, and the Yankees finally put themselves on the board. That'll end Andries's day, as he only lasts 8. As Ernesto Fieri comes in for the Rays, the former Los Angeles Angels closer. So Gardner on second after his 38th double of the season, and the DH A-Rod digs in for the Bombers. First pitch of the ballgame for Freese is right down the middle, 94 fastball on the gun, taken for a strike. 0-1 count, here it comes from Freese. That's going to be chopped up the middle, fielded by Beckham, fires over to first, no play at third, and Gardner moves up to third. A-Rod's retired at first. So that's runner on third now with 1 out. And now the Rays are bringing another man, left-handed Johnny Venters, the former Atlanta Brave. For the 23rd time, he'll come to the ballgame this year to face the left-handed Brian McCann. Lefty on lefty, here comes the first pitch. Misses the outside half, 88 knuckle curve. 1-0 count is 3-0 now. Pitch from Venters is right the middle, just getting a strike in there. Sinker, 3-1 count now on McCann. Lefty Venters on lefty McCann, the 3-1. Is lined into right field, caught by Kiermaier. Gardner will tag up from the third, tests the arm of Kiermaier. He scores on the play just in front of the tag, and it's a 1-run ball game now for the Rays and Yankees. It's 3 Rays, 2 Yankees, and Kirby Yates will come into the ball game now for the Rays out of the bullpen. The right-hander will be facing Chase Headley, who is hitless on the day. Headley hitting from the left side of the plate, the switch hitter. First pitch. Misses the bottom half, 2-0 count now. Here it comes from Yates. That's grounded to second base. Beckham fields, tosses the first, and that retires Chase Headley for the final out of the ball game as the Tampa Bay Rays come away with the win here in their home field, Tropicana Field, over the AL East foe, New York Yankees, as the Yankees drop to 74-71, and the Rays improve to above 500 by 1 game, 73-72. Matt Andries was able to shut down this Yankee lineup all day long. He was player of the game, pitched 8 innings strong, only leaving up 6 hits. 2 of them came in the top half of the 9th inning, 4 strikeouts in the day, and no walks. While he picks up his 9th win of the season, proves the 9-13. While Kirby Yates gets the save, Brian Mitchell picks up his first loss of his Major League starting career. Brett Gardner goes 3 for 4 with the Yankees with a double and RBI. Not enough to come away with the victory, although, while Jake Elmore, the star with the bat for the Rays, 3 for 3 on the day with a triple, scored on the day as well, and Kevin Kiermaier had a 2-run shot back in the bottom half of the first inning to give the Rays their first lead of the ballgame that they did not lose. And with that being said, that'll wrap things up here for this edition of Yankees Baseball here on Franchise Nation Radio. I've been your host, JerseyBorn, and I'm saying goodbye.